Because you're gonna go kill somebody because they say they're from this neighborhood or they got this color on, but then you're gonna come in here every single day and don't touch now one of those dudes. That's the most ignorant stuff I've ever been a part of in my life. Like, that's just ignorant. The mentality is ignorant.
Every time I watch a rap video nowadays with these young kids in it, though, I don't even recognize rap at this point no more. You know what I mean? Like hip hop, the elements of it, to what it is today, I don't even recognize it. Because when I watch these videos of all these new rappers, they all like, especially the younger ones, they all like the same shit, right? And in all these videos, in all these kids' lives, they packing these big ass guns, right? They packing these big motherfucking gun, bigger than these motherfucking kids' arms. These little ass arms these kids be having, the gun, the shit look bigger than they motherfucking arm. You feel me? And like I said, I don't even recognize rap no more. I can't even, it's hard for me to connect with a lot of music or even, be excited about some releases. You know what I mean? Very few in between nowadays. And I sound old as shit probably saying that shit, right? But, I seen this video pop up on my timeline last night and it was called, and it's by Between the Lines. I've done some content on them previously, right? And, they go into these prisons in California and they interview people that are doing time and doing a bid up in there. And they had a real powerful one, that they dropped last night with this brother that's doing life. I think he's doing 3 life sentences, right? 300 or 3 life sentences plus a crazy number, you know what I mean? Outrageous number. But I think it's good for you young cats out there because everybody swear they hard. Everybody got their pistol and they ready to shoot, kill, destroy, they all this shit, right? But what you young cats do not realize is that, it's one thing to bust a pistol, right? It's one thing you can do that, right? You can pop that motherfucker. But remember, the consequences of that action is going to lead you to where this man doing all this time is, and you ain't got no guns in there to fight. I mean, you ain't coming and pulling. All that toughness is gonna get deflated when you lose that pistol. I guarantee it. When you get behind these walls, you're gonna fall in line, and you're gonna be structured as you need to be. You know what I mean? As you should have been. As your family, as a motherfucking somebody in there should have did to you when you was younger. But obviously, you know what I mean. Touchy subject because a lot of people lose hold of their children to these motherfucking streets and to these neighborhoods and to these beliefs, but. The OG cat that's in this video that's doing the time, he has some real strong, good wisdom about what happens when you claim in the neighborhood and all this right here. Are you willing to live, die, and all that? And then you go behind them walls after busting that pistol. What it's really like, though. So we're going to go here. We're going to take a listen to it, and then we're going to pick it back up on the other side. So let's get to it.
And it's the place to do it. Calipad definitely the place to act a fool at right here. This is the worst prison probably they got going. But... that's it.
If I wonder if we could take a moment. If you have a message directly you want to share directly to your kids, if you want to share a couple words for them that we can get over to them. If you want to look.
Yeah, I got a message for all people out there that's really a part of the gang life. I just put it to you like this. It's real simple. If you're going to kill, or if you're willing to kill this individual over this particular street, this particular neighborhood, this particular color, and if you get the opportunity to actually do it and you get caught, because you're going to get caught because there's so many cameras and stuff out there, I just tell you, look at it like this. You're going to kill somebody for something that you don't own, something you can be from this particular street and they can change it to John Wayne Boulevard because you don't own none of it. Right? But then you're going to come into this penitentiary and you're not going to fight damn one of those dudes. You're not going to argue with them. You're not going to swing on them. You're not going to do nothing to them. So what's the purpose of killing them out there and you're going to come in and spend the rest of your life in here and don't never do nothing to none of them? That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous way of thinking, and you need to change that. And if we all thought like that, then it'll change immediately. Because you're going to go kill somebody because they say they're from this neighborhood or they got this color on. But then you're going to come in here every single day and don't touch now one of those dudes. That's the most ignorant stuff I've ever been a part of in my life. Like, you know, that's just ignorant. The mentality is ignorant. You know what I mean? So that's my message to anybody out there. Just think about that before you do it. You're going to come into this penitentiary and spend the rest of your life in here and don't touch none of those dudes. You're not going to, politics-wise, you're not going to be able to do it. Or they're going to get you. Your own homie's going to get you. So that's stupid. So why do it? So that's my message.
You gotta think, can you imagine for the rest of your life, every day that you wake up until God call you home, you behind this concrete wall right here, around all these men from all these different gangs for the rest of your life, and everything is structured amongst politics, amongst everybody's own little tribes and shit right there. You know what I mean? It's a miserable existence right there. And that's what's crazy for a lot of these young cats that I see that be toting these pistols and ready to kill, and they on that gang shit, they ready to slide. Motherfucker, it's so easy to pull that trigger and bounce out, and you done knock the motherfucker off. But the real hard part of that equation comes when your ass catches the penalty that comes behind pulling that trigger, and that's getting bumped up by the police, catching your life sentence, and going back there behind these walls and sitting your ass down for the rest of your life around all these tough motherfuckers right here. Then you're going to be like every other motherfucker. You want to, man, I wish I want to change. Believe me, motherfuckers done did this over and over, and this is just a repeated cycle of this shit. It's just the younger generation now that are the ones that really got to pick up and learn this shit, because all these other generations already done went through all that shit. Now this brother right here, I don't know how old he is. He's probably, I say late 50s, mid 60s, you know what I mean? You know, you could tell, you know what I mean, bro, has been working out for a long time. You know, the calories they give you back there are what you're supposed to get for each like adult meal, like what 2,400 calories, but like ain't no protein powders, none of that shit. He ain't even on no real weights back there looking as swole as he's looking. But, you know, no matter what though, I don't care how much time and how healthy you are. That brother's living every day back there till God call him home, or till he can appeal that case and really get out though right there. Every day for the rest of that man's life. His life as he knows it, the world stopped when he went into that penitentiary. Stopped. Now his kids are still living, they still growing up, but he ain't nowhere around every day. He a phone call for 15 minutes. He might get a visit on the weekend. All that shit is a miserable existence back there. Young cat, all y'all young cats, if y'all even hear any of this shit, or if it even matters, like, man, tighten up on your square though. It's not cool to walk around letting everybody know you got the pistol and being trigger happy. That shit is that's not what it is though. Use your brain, further yourself, and get further in this life and experience more of this life, and, you know, do better for your people around you. You know, be the light, don't be the darkness out there, because, you know, that darkness is behind that penitentiary wall. As bright as we look into this video and you see it's sunny out there, clear skies and shit, that's a dark ass world that man is living in every day. Every day that man wakes up, he's in a very dark environment. I don't give a damn. Every day you got to wake up around motherfuckers. Think about it. Everybody back there done fucked up. Everybody you living by for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all these motherfuckers done fucked up and did some shit, and now they in there. And motherfuckers ain't got nothing to lose, all right? A lot of these motherfuckers got life in there. He ain't the only one. He ain't no celebrity with life. Nah, a whole group of motherfuckers in there, never going home. But once again, what do I know, right? What do I know? You young cats know it all, right? Y'all young cats got the pistol. Old cats like me, we burnt out, right? We don't know nothing. What we know? What can I tell you, young cat? What could I tell you? But I know if I could go back and tell my young self, this is what I reiterate to him. Because when I was young, there wasn't platforms like this that spoke and addressed it like this. You feel me? There wasn't none of that. When I was young, everybody I knew around me was into some shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that went to jail. Part of jail felt like it was almost part of life at one point in time. Like I knew I was gonna go to prison, but I just didn't know for how long. I knew it was part of my future. But like, praise God that he delivered me though, and didn't leave me back there for the rest of my life, or didn't allow me to take a man's life where he could never come back, and then ultimately I could never come back neither, because I would have traded myself off to go back here and sit around all these men for the rest of my life. All these tough motherfuckers behind these walls and shit right here. You know what I mean? For the rest of your life, for what? And like he said, when it comes to your neighborhood and all this shit you gang banging for and all that shit right there, it's crazy how in vain that shit really be, all right? Like, motherfuckers don't own no property. Motherfucking, if they did, they grandma's shit, somebody probably done up and sold that shit. That shit's long gone. The shit's gentrified closer to the cities, right? So, you know, like, really though, what is it really for? You know, is it tribalism? What the fuck is it though? You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day though, I mean, we live on this planet Earth, and this is probably hell. If there's anything that's hell, it's probably living on this earth and all the suffering we got to go through behind all this ignorance, right? But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think down there in the comments. And I'm about to cut this one short right here. And if y'all know the process, if y'all like the video, man, made it this far, come on, tap that thing one time. Put me in the algorithm. Let me get in the ears. I'll put it against somebody else. For every like that y'all hit, somebody else is gonna see this video. You feel me? It's gonna get in somebody else's ear. You feel me? So let's hit that like button, and y'all know the process. Hit that sub button if you want to see more videos like this, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying, why go back to jail, you know?
Oh, man, I ain't worried about jail, man. What you sound like a bitch.
Bitch!
Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail?
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up?
Go away the kid.
Go away the kid.
I ain't afraid to fuck somebody in his ass.
Hey! No!
This fool is tripping.
I'm out of here.
You on your own there, bro.